Hi guys, welcome to another session for Rocksteady Boxing. I've got my sign up here, Rocksteady Boxing and Fight Back KC. So we're going to start it right away. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a yoga session. We're going to start on the mat. We're going to start at the sitting position. So see if you can find yourself a nice comfortable mat that you can sit on, and we'll get down to the ground. So let's get started. Okay, so what I want you to do is, this is going to be all about the hips and how it's going to give you a little bit more of a stretch, give you a little bit more flexibility, and also for the knees, to be able to lengthen your feet and work with your toes, but mostly the lower body with a stretching routine. Once we're done with the warm-up routine, then we're going to get to the bags and we'll do an upper body routine, okay? All right, so first things first. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit on the mat in such a way so that your hips are on the mat, but you're lifting the weight with your hands and your arms so that your back is supporting most of your weight and it's not borne on your buttocks, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to situate yourself, spread your buttocks in such a way so that your chest is up and you're moving upward as much as you can, okay? So get yourself into a nice, comfortable position, okay? All right, so now, from there, what I want you to do is I want you to sit cross-legged, okay? So we're going to bring your legs in this manner. Each time we're going to get into the cross-legged position, I want you to do it in this manner. We're going to rock back, and I'm going to put my right leg over my left shin. And we're going to proceed that way, and then we're going to go the opposite direction. So I'm going to rock back, cross my legs like this. My right leg is over the left shin, and then I'm going to come into this position. Okay, so you try and work your hips so that the hips are way up there and your hands are over here by your knees, and you try and lift your chest and your shoulders up over your hips in a linear fashion, straight up and down, okay? All right, so we're going to get into a position where we're working with our posture, trying to get up as tall as we can, okay? If you guys have trouble sitting cross-legged like this, you can always scoot back with your hands, with the palms of your hands like this, and be able to spread your legs, not necessarily crossing them, but just spread your legs, okay, as much as you can. So everybody has their limits and limitations, so this is about expanding your limitations a little bit more each time, okay? All right, so in this cross-legged position, scoot up as much as you can, put your hands over here by your knees, and I want you to be able to push a little bit on your knees and try and bring those legs all the way down. Spread your knees as much as you can, breathe in and out 3 times. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Once again, in and out. Good. Okay, so now I'm going to bring my legs out in such a way, and as I do so, I want you to bring your toes in this fashion. We're going to alternate. So I want you to fan your toes. The right toes are coming in towards your shin, the left toes are behind, as if you were using a prop and a propeller and you're pressing the accelerator and pulling it back. Try and lengthen your legs each time, pressing, but keeping your toes towards your shins, okay? Being able to move your legs forward, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're going to fan your toes. So we're pulling him in and then pointing him that way. So this is called the plantar position. And then when I bring my toes back toward my shins, that's a dorsiflexion position, okay? So I want you to try and keep your knees as close to them as possible. If you're bow-legged like I am, it won't work out so well, but try it and do the best you can. Your ankles are definitely touching each other, and that's the aim. So we're gonna do 10 of these. Your hands and your palms are behind you. Try and attain that good posture position at all times and hold it as you breathe in and out. Point your toes, pull them back in. Point your toes and then pull them back. That's it. Down and then back. Down again and then pull them back. Good. Again, down and back. Keep them together as if it was a fin. That's it. Point and then pull them back. Pointing again, pull them back. 4 more, just like that. 1 and back. 2 and back. 3 and back. 2 back. Last one. Point your toes and pull them back in. Okay, good. Now, we're going to bring your right leg in, okay? So bringing that right leg in, we're going to use your arms to scoot that foot right up against your buttocks. And so we're going to use a little bit of pressure to be able to move that leg inward. I realize that most of you guys will not be able to do it as much as you want. So some of you may be here or here, but the idea is to see without pain, see if you can scoot it up as much as you can, okay? So we're trying to get it in and draw it as close to your chest as possible, okay? So pulling it in, if you don't have any pain, try and do that with the right leg. So as your right thigh is touching your chest, you want to elevate as much as you can, pulling it in at all times. There we go, like that. So breathe 3 times. In, out. In, out. In, out. Good. Okay, so now we're going to pull that leg out and then bring the left leg in. Bring your arms back behind you. We're going to do that same thing. I want you to scoot that heel as far back in towards your buttocks as possible, okay? So I'm going to wrap my left arm around that knee and hug it. Bring it in as much as possible. Now I'm going to climb upward as I'm doing this. So my chest is right next to my thigh, and I'm climbing upward. If you want, you can clasp your legs, but don't let go of that knee because you're putting pressure on that knee towards your chest. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In, out. In, out. Once more. In, out. Good. Okay. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to relax that leg. Okay? And now we're going to bring both of them in. Okay? Bring both of them in this manner. Okay? Bring both feet in, and we're going to take your feet and bring them in towards your body as much as you can. The ideal situation would be for the outside of the right knee and the left knee to touch the mat or the sides of this mat. Obviously, I can't do that. There's some of you that will and some of you that won't. But what I want you to do is I want you to hold your toes together with your hands, and I want you to be able to breathe in through your nose and then out. And as you bring it out, try and bring those knees as far to the mat as possible. Again, in and out. In, out. In through your nose, out. Two more. In, out. In, out. Good, good. Okay, so we're going to bring them out again, just like that, okay? And what we're going to do now is we're going to cross the legs. We're going to cross the legs. It'll be right over left, okay? So crossing over, bringing it in this manner, okay? So we're going to cross them and then bring them as far back as they'll go. You're leaning forward with your buttocks, allowing your legs to go forward. Now, I'm going to lay down, so get down onto your elbows, and you're trying to bring your legs as far to the mat as possible. I'm leaning on my elbows back behind me. Now, I'm going to lean all the way up with my legs crossed. My arms are back behind me, okay? So all the way back until the back of your hands are touching the mat, okay? Now, I'm going to come in, arch your back, take a big breath in through your nose, and I'm going to come up and I'm going to grab my knees to help me come up, okay? So in and then up. All the way forward. Exhale. All the way back. Drop your legs as much as you can. Without the use of your legs, see what you can do. The back of your hands are touching the mat behind you. You're going to come up, grab your knees with your hands, and you're going to come up. Big inhale, and up. Scoot forward. Good. Once more, all the way back. All the way back, back of your hands touch the mat. We're going to come forward, and then we're going to scoot. Exhale as you're coming up. Let go of that breath as if you had a great big balloon right here, and as you're coming forward, all the air is pushing out of that balloon, okay? And that momentum is going to burst that balloon, and you're going to come forward. The aim is to touch your knees and help you pull up by putting your hands on your knees. Ready? Inhale and exhale. All the way down. Good, good. All right. Now, here's what we're going to do. So, we're going to extend your legs out in this manner, okay? And this time, I'm going to bring my left leg in, and we're going to pull it in this manner, okay? Now, we're going to be twisting to the left, and I'm going to place my right elbow to the left side of my left leg, okay? So as I do this, I'm going to breathe 3 times, and I'm going to turn my head to the left. 1, 2, 3. Now I turn. Okay? Now, as I'm doing this, I'm trying to let go of my breath so I become more flexible. Some of you may not be able to do it as much, so just putting your hand here or here and not necessarily your elbow there will allow you to be able to come to this position. Okay? Some of you may not be able to twist at all, which in that situation, what I want you to do is this. I want you to come forward with the left arm and then grab your toe with your right, and I want you to come forward and bring your leg down, holding onto your toes, like that. So breathe in, grab your toes, and come forward. 1, 2, exhale. 3, exhale. Good. Okay? So that's an option, being able to hold on to your toes. Okay? So we're going to come back to what we did before. Breathe in with your elbow on the left side of that knee. 2 and 3. Good. Looking over that left shoulder. Okay. Now, we're going to do that same thing with the other leg. So we're going to bring it in much the same way as we did with the other leg. We're going to breathe through times. On the third try, we're going to turn over your right side as if somebody just called your name. Okay? So this time we're going to bring the left arm on the right side of that knee. Okay? So we're going to take 3 breaths. On the third breath, that's when you turn to the right side. So breathe deep. Exhale. Here we go. And turn. Good. Okay. So remember, the option here is for you to be able to hold your leg here in front of that knee and be able to push yourself to the side. Like that. Okay? That's an option. Now, the other option is not to twist at all, but to bring the right arm forward, to bring the left arm forward, grab hold of your toes, extend that leg so that the underside of that knee will try and touch the mat. 1, 2, 3. Good. That's what we're all about, okay? So being able to do that, that'll be a good thing to do. Okay, now, I want you to be able to bring both your feet together in this fashion, okay? And I want you to be able to spread your buttocks as we're bouncing from left to right in this fashion. So we're bouncing 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called the cobbler's position. 5, 6, 7. Rock side to side. 8, 12 of these. 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. On the 12th one, put your feet together and then be able to bring them both out as much as you can. Really, really pull yourself out, okay? Bring your toes in. Bring your toes in as much as you can, okay? With your left hand, grab your toes and push yourself forward. And with my right hand, my right toes, I want you to be able to come forward as much as you can. Big inhale through your nose. And then run your fingertips all the way out. Past the point. Good. Now we're going to switch. So now put your right hand over your toes and my left hand is going to be going forward. Okay? So hold your legs way out. The further out you bring them, the further forward your hand is going to travel. Okay? So open up that stance. Run your fingertips right through to the mat and skim your fingertips all the way forward. Big breath in. Exhale. 1. Again. 2. And 3. 3. Good job. Okay, so the idea here is to be able to go forward on the third try and get yourself forward as much as you can. And that's the idea in all of this, is to get the hips to open up and for your torso to be going forward as you extend your legs. Okay? So that's the aim in all of this. Okay. So now we're going to put your knees together in this fashion. Okay? In this fashion. And what I want you to do is this. We're going to try and balance. Okay? So we're going to be in this balanced position. In this fashion here. Okay? I want you to extend the right leg and bring the left knee in. So you're balanced in this position. Palms out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, 12. If you had a hard time doing that, this is an option. Bring your left arm behind you as much as you can toward the middle, okay? And do the same thing. Left arm out, and just with one arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay? And the right arm goes back behind you. Left arm is out for balance. And we're going to try this again. Right leg in, left leg out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job, guys. Okay, so it's something to work with. This is good for your abs, okay, and also for your back. So this may not feel very good for your back. So one of the things that you can do is get a foam roller or a round pillow and put it in the small of your back to support it as much as you can, and then be able to do this. Okay, so those are two options. Those are two things that you can use. A round or a cylindrical pillow, or some other, or a foam roller that is round and it can fit into the small of your back. Okay, don't get the longer ones, but get the smaller ones. The smaller foam rollers are best. Okay, all right. So to finish off this warm-up exercises for the hips, we're going to do one more exercise. So what I want you to do is I want you to bring your knees together, your ankles together, put your arms back behind you, and we're going to do 12 leg extensions. And what's good about these, or what I want you guys to attain, is to keep your legs together as much as possible. For one leg to stray, it'll throw the other leg off. Okay? So we're going to kick those legs about 45 degrees into the air. Okay? Now, what's different about these is that when you kick your legs out, I want you to bring your toes in towards your shins. That's going to help you stretch your calf muscles, okay, and prevent getting cramps. Here we go. So it looks like this. Together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, guys, and 12 leg extensions. Good, excellent, good. All right, now we worked and stretched your legs as well as your calves and your hamstrings and the quads. Now we're going to be ready to work on the backs. Okay, so go ahead and get your gloves on, get some water, and we're going to be ready to box. All right, so here's my water break. By all means, get your your wraps onto your hands like I showed you how to do before, and work on those after the wraps. Then go ahead and put those gloves on, okay? And that'll prevent the, it'll help prevent the swelling that may occur and also stiffen up your hands and gloves, okay? All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work the upper body in such a fashion. Okay. So, what we're gonna work on is basically work with threes, okay? So, we're going to work with throwing a left jab, and then a right hook, okay, in this stance, okay? And so that's going to be followed by a right jab, and a left hook, okay? So it's going to be 3 on one side, and then move your stance, and then we're going to do 3 on the other. So we're going to start with a left foot forward, left jab ready to go, okay? And then after we finish, I want you to do this in as few steps as possible. So the stance you're going to start is here, and then when you have to move back 180 degrees, you're going to be facing that direction. Then after you finish with that right hook, then you're going to step forward and step back, and now you're ready to throw the right jab, and the left hook, okay? So that movement, that 180 degree movement that you take is going to take a little bit of focus, attention to your feet, but I don't want you to look at your feet. I want you to move your feet, and hopefully you won't step on them. It's going to take you about 3 times before you feel comfortable, and the hook is the all important. I know you guys can throw a good jab, a left jab and a good right jab, but that left hook and right hook, that's the one that's gonna, I want you to throw it with power, and then after you throw it with power, then immediately move into that next position, 180 degrees facing the other direction, okay? So remember, here it's gonna be left jab, right hook. Remember that hook is gonna be with your right elbow high as it strikes the bag, and then you're gonna switch positions, right jab, and then left hook. As soon as that left hook delivers and smacks the bag, then I want you to step forward. So the footwork is going to be your right foot is forward as you're throwing that right jab, the left foot comes up, and the right foot gets back. So you guys remember that yoga position where we were balancing and we were going forward and balancing in this position like this? This is sort of the stance that I want you to be able to take, okay? And that's the yoga warrior 1 and warrior 2, okay? That's the stance that I want you to take, because with your leg in this position, basically perpendicular to the left foot, you're gonna have a good footing for the power. If your foot is not in that perpendicular position and it's right here, you can see how unsteady I am. I'm kind of balancing myself on a surfboard and a little unsteady. But here, I'm not moving. I can go forward and back, no problem, okay? So I don't want you guys to have any problems. So that's what I want you to attain. I want you to get into that Yoga Warrior 2 or Yoga Warrior 1 and Warrior 2 positions as much as possible. It's going to take about 3 times. So we're going to do this to 12. So the first time, it's going to be left, right. The second time, it's going to be right, left. And that's going to be 1. I want you to do 10 of those, okay? So let's start with a left leg forward. After 3, we're going to switch, and we're going to come back, okay? All right, so assume the position. So we're going to throw left jab, right hook, and then right jab, left hook. Switch, left, right hook. Right, left hook. Switch again, left, right hook. Switch again, right, left hook. Switch, left, right hook. Switch again, right, left hook. Good. Let's do it again. Left, left, right hook, switch, right, right, left hook. Switch again, left, left, right, switch, right, right, left. You guys will have to scoot up a little bit on this particular bag because I'm pushing it forward. Left, left, right, and right, right, left. Okay? Once again, left, left, right, and right, right, left. Okay, good. Now, we did that with a bag. Now, we're going to do this without the bag. Okay? So it's going to take a little bit more oomph from your perspective to be able to do this. Okay? So, as I throw my left jab, I'm going to flick it out there. Make sure that you don't do this, but rather extend it all the way out, snap it. That's called snapping the jab. Okay, I want you to snap it all the way. I realize you have to do this a lot of times. I don't want you to think about how many times you're going to do this, but rather trying to do it with quality movements. Okay, so if you snap it out and you snap it again, then you're setting yourself up to throw a good right hook. Okay, so after I snap left on the jab, then I'm going to come forward with a right hook, and I'm going to put my hand over here to catch the hook, okay? And then we're going to move again to the other side. So then once we move to the other side, it'll be the same thing as we did here. Get into that warrior two position, and then throw that right jab, and then follow it with a hook, okay? All right, so we're going to try and do that 10 times. We'll see if we can count to 10. Here we go. Ready? Left, left, right hook. Right, right, left hook. Left, left, right hook. Right, right, left hook. Good. Keep it going, guys. Left, left, right hook. Right, right, left hook. Over the top. Left, left, right hook. Right, right, left hook. Good. Again. Left, left, right hook. Right, right, left hook. Again. Left, left, right hook. Switch. Right, right, left hook. Good. Again. Left, left, right hook. Right, right, left hook. Switch. Left, left, right hook. Right, right, left hook. Good. Keep it going. Two more, guys. Left, left, right hook. Right, right, left hook. Good, good. Okay, so we did the hooks. Now, we're going to do that same thing with this bag over here, okay? So what's different about this one is that we're going to be using our legs and our feet to be able to throw our power kicks, okay? So we're going to start with 2 left front kicks followed by the right side kick, okay? So we're going to do it like this. So it's going to be left, left, followed by the right, okay? So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do, that's going to be half of it, and then the other half is going to be right front kick, followed by a left side kick, okay? All right, so here we go. Put up your dukes, keep them up. We're not going to use them, but I want you to use them to help you lift your legs, okay? Because after a while, they'll start to sag a little bit, and that's typical. So keep them up as much as you can. All right, so left, front kick followed by the right side kick. Here we go. 1, 2, right side kick. Right front kick, left side kick. Good. Follow me. Here we go. Left front kick, right side kick. Right front kick, left side kick. That's it. Do it again. Here we go. And left, right, right, left, right, left. Good. Left front kick, followed by left front kick, right side kick. Right, right, left. Good. Left, left, right. Again. Right front kick, throw that heel in there, and left side kick. Good. Right, right, left. Left front kick, right side kick. Right, right, left, 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 right, 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 left, 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 right. Good job. All right, good. So we did that with the bag. We're going to do it over here. Without the bag, just kicking the air, basically. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so here we go. So I want you to start in a position in which you know that you're going to have a free space, probably about 10 feet or so would be enough room for you to move, okay? All right, so here's what we're going to do. So we're going to start with the left, left, and then right side kick. So left, left, right, 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 left. Keep your dukes up. So it's going to be left, left, right, 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 left. Good. Left, left, right, 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 left. Good. Left, left, right, 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 left. Again, left, left, right, right, right. Left side kick. Left front kick, right side kick. Right front kick, left side kick. Once more. Left, left, right. Last one. Right, right, left side kick. Good. All right, we got that done. Okay, so now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to work this side. Okay, so we're going to work that side. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. So we're going to start with the one left jab here and then a right jab here. And then we're going to do a left kick and a right kick. Okay, so we're going to do that combination. Here we go, side to side. Left, right. Left side kick and right side kick. Again, left, right, left side kick, and right side kick. Good. All right. So I'm going to pause it here for a bit